Western teams have run the gauntlet. Only one can emerge victorious to claim a spot in the finals. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals begins in a moment. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's all about the Western Conference. That's where the action is today as the Golden State Warriors get ready to battle. And, of course, they are still without Klay Thompson.
Kevin, when you consider this injury that he has, I mean, it's pretty clear he's going to miss the rest of the playoffs.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Pau Gasol is one of the real humanitarians in the NBA. An ambassador for UNICEF, he concerns himself with a lot more than just basketball. Jerry West said of Gasol, you can feel the warmth, the goodness in him. A real gentleman. If you're around him, you can't help but like him. Kevin?
A gentle giant, David, for sure. Thanks. Golden State will get the first possession. And you can just feel the excitement right now as we're underway. Game 1, Western Conference Finals. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for San Antonio, the defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Pau Gasol is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Parker in at the 1. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
I'm not quite sure why he felt the need to rush that one. He had all the time in the world and just threw it up before he was ready to go.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
And that's what we're seeing more and more. Point guards who can finish as well as they make the play.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Hey, paid attention in arts and crafts school right there. Didn't have to work very hard at all for that. And you see how difficult he makes it on anyone that's going to try to guard him. Just an offensive dominant player.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Leonard. And the layup's good off the glass. Leonard's got his first points of the night.
The strength in that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact.
Oh.
Well, some people say that he's too short to play the power forward, but then you see him skying over guys. That is an equalizer.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And so it's San Antonio with it. The Warriors making the shot. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's the last guy you want to leave open there, but somehow he didn't knock it down.
And the three ball is good.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Back to Parker. Tries it from 9. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And as soon as Parker catches the ball, he immediately rises up and pulls the trigger. Love to see the confidence on display there.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the two-hand slam. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. And the pass to Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Green. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Leonard, that's for 2. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
He's made himself into such a reliable scorer. Hard not to call Leonard's number as often as possible.
He had a nice open look right there. But Julius got 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Pachulia. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. A nice shot by Anderson.
Well, this is something he's working on. A good natural leader from the point guard position wants to help out by becoming a better facilitator.
West misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Dedmon dishes to Anderson. Pass to Ginobili. Jacks up a three. And it's Curry with the rebound. Here's Livingston. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Mills kicks to Dedmon. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 8. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
No shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good by Curry. Here's Ginobili. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Picked by Lee. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Livingston. Iguodala. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Warriors lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
No hesitation whatsoever. Immediately making the switch to race up the court and get their lanes filled. Very difficult to match up with defensively.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Mills and Manu at the guard. Anderson is out there with David Lee, and it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Green, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. San Antonio also making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Lee. Green comes in for Anderson. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. And so he hits both. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Goes up on the wing. Here's Green. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And it's a result of the defense not doing its job in the low post, boxing out and preventing second chance points.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Parker with it. Now Green defending. Fires for 3. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Parker. Parker's got 7 points in the game. Zhao passes to Clark. Count that bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. San Antonio calls timeout.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Yeah, maybe these matchups aren't the best for his defense. I'm sure he's taking a long look right now at the bench to find some answers.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Verjao. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And San Antonio with the change here too. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Parker against Curry. Parker's shot is off. Warriors leading by 11. Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. He said he has a strained hamstring, and he's icing it to reduce the inflammation. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow so early in the season. It clearly changes the look of this team going forward, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Well, for how hard he competes in the game, you know he's going to do just the same when it comes to rehab. He may recover faster than most because of it.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
Spurs trail by 13. Parker outside. 1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Aldridge, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Aldridge has got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's exactly what you want. Height mismatch in close leads to the easy layup. And
that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And some changes here for the Spurs. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Mills in for Parker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That's good from Durant.
Well, the pure length of Durant makes his shot so difficult to contest. Just one of many reasons he lives at the free throw line.
Ginobili outside. Picked by Lee. The 3 from Mills. The Warriors pull it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Second chance effort. And Pachulia finishes it off. Pachulia's got 7 points.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Gasol, no good.
Well, he's a great finisher around the rim, but some stellar defense there stopped that from happening.
He had a nice open look right there. He's got 8.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
That's tipped. And Mills kicks to Leonard to halt the run. He got it! That is one fantastic buzzer beater!
He hit that shot like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
An incredible